Welcome back to today's class. We're gonna work on sculpting the booty and the core today. So gonna be lots of strong Pilates movements and then stretching it out in the best way possible. It's gonna feel so good. And we're gonna get started lying on our back. You're not gonna need anything apart from your mat. And then come to lie down, hugging your knees into your chest and just rocking here from side to side, massaging your spine. Closing your eyes, starting to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Being proud of yourself for showing up, and then blinking your eyes open, placing your feet down flat into the mat, interlacing the hands behind the head, and we're gonna get started right away. Take a breath in through your nose. Exhale, lifting head and chest up. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we lift. Try to think of bringing your chest all the way up towards the ceiling. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, moving with your breath, nice and slow. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna bring the right elbow to the left knee and tap it back down for 10, 9, twisting to the left, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Left elbow, right knee, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center. One more time, connecting the right elbow to your left knee, extending the right leg, and we switch to the left. So coming into our bicycle abdominals here, moving from left to right, really extending the opposite leg and twisting your upper body as much as you can here. So good. Try to breathe steadily here. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, so good. 6, really warming up the core now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay twisted to your left. We're gonna lower and lift the right leg for 10, keeping the leg as extended as we can. 9, 8, twist even more to your left. 7, 6, 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and 1, and switching sides. Left elbow, right knee, and we lower and lift the left leg for 10, 9, twist your upper body. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and slowly coming back through center, extending your legs all the way up. Bring your arms by your sides, and now you can either keep them there or place them underneath your sit bones for a little bit more support. So this makes it a bit easier. So try to find what is challenging here for you, And from there, keeping the lower spine grounded into the mat, we're gonna start to lower the legs towards the mat and lift. If this is too challenging, you can also lower one leg and then the other leg. But if you can, then try to do it with both legs. But keep your focus on your lower back, keeping it grounded in the mat. So that's telling us how low we can go here. We have 8. This is such a good exercise to really work on the inner deep core muscles. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And keeping the legs lifted, we're gonna reach the fingers towards the toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 10 more and then we take a break. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. You can give yourself a quick full body stretch here. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time, inhale and exhale, bending the knees. Touch your heels with your fingertips. And we're gonna move into our bridge, so firing up the glutes, reaching your arms up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in here. With the exhale, we're gonna lift the hips up and bring the right arm all the way back and back to center. Lower the hips, bring the left arm back. So moving from side to side here, lowering and lifting the arms while we move the hips. Inhale, we lower, and exhale, we lift. Let's do 10 more. Trying to make a smooth, soft movement here, making it really fluid. 4, 6, tucking your ribs in. So remember what we talked about, that we don't want to stick the ribs out. We have 4, 3, 2, and last 1. And from there, reaching both arms all the way up, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your arms by your side and come into your wide-legged glute bridge. So heel toeing the feet wide. Tuck your hips even more now. So by bringing the feet wider, it gives us even more space here in the hips to tuck them fully. So we're not here, we are here. And again, reaching the arms all the way up. Keep your hips lifted. We're only gonna reach the arms back and lift. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, tuck and squeeze even more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your arms lifted, hips pulsing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your arms by your sides. We hold for 10. Squeeze and tuck. 9, 8. Feel our glute muscles burning. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lowering down. We're not done yet. The highlight is now. Give it your all, okay? We can do this together. Bring your feet to touch. Press into your heels and then draw the left knee into your chest. So we are in our one-legged glute bridge and we're gonna lower and lift for 10, 9, press into your right heel, 8, 7, 6, I know these burn, but they are so effective, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay lifted. Extend your left leg to the front and then sliding it out to the left and back to center for 9. So good. The core really has to work here. 8. Stay with me. 7. After this we switch sides. 6. 5. Slide it out and back. 4. 3, 2, and 1. And step the left foot next to your right. Keep your hips lifted. We're gonna bring the right knee in and we lower and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay lifted. Extend the right leg and we're gonna slide it out and back. 10. We can do this. 9, 8. This is so good for the core and the glutes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your right foot back down. Come back into your normal glute bridge. So touch your heels with your fingertips. Feet are hip distance apart and we reach the arms above your head. And from there, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 10. Move with your breath. 9. You can close your eyes, really pressing into your heels. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it lifted. Final 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lowering all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest. And from there, we're gonna come all the way up onto hands and knees. And let's come into our upward facing dog or cobra for a moment to just stretch the front side body, moving your hips from side to side, opening your chest. Looking over the right shoulder and the left. And then coming into tabletop. And we're gonna continue extending your right leg all the way back, finding length all the way down into your toes. And then from there we tap and lift for 10, 9. Draw your belly button in, keeping your hips squared, so don't allow the right hip to open. We want to keep it facing towards the mat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee and extend the leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, really point through your toes, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it lifted. We slide from right to left for 10, 9, finding that slippery surface, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, bending the knee, keeping it bent. Press your heel up for 10, belly button to your spine, 9, 8, imagine you want to really push your heel towards the ceiling, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and keep it lifted, little pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7, feel it coming from the glute here, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring your knee in and we open it out to the right and back, for 9, 8, 7, 6, opening your hip, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, little pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna bring the heel up, bending the knee, bring it in, open it out to the side, and in, lifting it up, lower, open to the right, bring it in, for 8, 7, 6, 5, press your heel up, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it lifted. Final 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lowering your knee down. Bring your hips to your heels, interlacing your fingers and just stretching into your wrists here for a moment. If you have pain in the wrists, by the way, you can always just lower onto your forearms. So you never ever want to push through pain. Always just adjust in any way you need. And let's interlace the fingers, pressing the palms forward. Inhale, reaching the arms up, arch your spine. And exhale to round. 2 more. Inhale. Exhaling. And last one, inhale, reach up. And exhale, release, and we come back onto hands and knees. Doing the other side. And again, try to really keep your core engaged so that we're not overarching the spine here. We try to find a neutral spine. And then extending our left leg back, keeping the hip down so we're not here. We keep the hip square. And we're gonna tap and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we keep it lifted, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, we're gonna bend the knee, bring it in, and extend the leg back for 10, 9, pointing through your toes, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it lifted. We slide it to the right and to the left on that slippery surface. 9, 8, 7. Keep your leg lifted. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From there, we're gonna bend the knee and push the heel up for 10, 9, 8. Really press your heel towards the ceiling. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Feel your glutes. Feel how they're being sculpted and toned. 2, and we pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, we're gonna bend the knee and open it out to the side for 10, 9, 8. Really think of lifting the knee up here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're gonna combine the movement. So we're gonna lift the heel, bring it back, and open the hip for 9, 8. Almost done. This is our finale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's keep it lifted and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower your knee down, hips to your heels, coming into a child's pose. And I strongly recommend, if you come back to this class, to elevate it, to really continue making it challenging for you. So adding ankle weights, adding a booty band, that's really amazing ways to keep strengthening and just, elevating your practice. And from there, let's come onto our sit bones. We're gonna stretch it out nicely now. Extending the left leg forward, and then taking the right foot into your hands. And then see, either you stay here, really lifting the foot in front of your chest, right knee out to the side. Maybe we can bring the foot into our elbow crease. So into the left elbow, wrapping the right elbow around the right knee. And sitting tall here, and softly start to rock your shin from side to side. So if you're holding it with your hands, do this exact same movement here. So moving it to ease into that hip socket, sitting as tall as possible. Now we're gonna find our double pigeon, bending your left knee, bringing the shin parallel to the short end of your mat, and then placing the right ankle on top of your left knee. The right knee is on top of the left foot. So we're stacking the shins on top of each other. If this is too much, you can bring the right foot in front of the knee. So as if we're kind of like in a cross-legged seat, but with the shins as parallel to each other as possible. So finding your version here, and it's completely normal that the right knee is lifted here. You can, if you like, use a block or a pillow to put between your knee and your foot, but it's not necessary. So you can just, let it be, and over time it will soften down. We will create more space and we'll be able to go deeper into the pose. So maybe it's enough for you to be here. If you want to go deeper, you can bring your fingertips in front of the shins, trying to sit tall, and then maybe walking the hands forward. Maybe lowering all the way onto our forearms, softening the neck, relaxing your head. And we'll stay here for 5 deep breaths, breathing through the discomfort. For me, this is a very, very intense pose. So I just try to really breathe into it, noticing where I feel the stretch, and thinking of softness, of ease. Think of honey, you know? It's so soft, it's just melting. All the tension, we're melting it away. Relaxing your jaw. Last deep breath in. And slowly coming up and bringing the feet as wide as the mat and just letting the knees windshield wiper here from side to side. And we'll switch sides. So we're gonna extend the right leg long and bring the left foot into our hands with the knee out. Or if we can maybe go a step further, we bring it into the elbow crease, wrapping our hands around the shin and then trying to sit as tall as we can and rocking that shin from side to side, easing into our hip socket. Preparing for that double pigeon pose. Let's go into it, bending the right knee, and again, maybe we can stack the shins directly on top of each other. If it's too much, let's bring them in front of each other. So choose your variation here. And again, the left knee, it will soften over time. So don't worry if it's really lifted. Bring your fingertips down, sitting tall, maybe staying here, or maybe lowering all the way onto our forearms and folding over our shins here. Releasing any tension from your face. So oftentimes when we're in a deep stretch, then some parts of the body start to tense up, like the jaw. So try to just relax everything, closing your eyes and breathing deeply into your outer left hip. Last 2 breaths. And slowly lifting back up, bringing the feet wide, releasing the tension. And I'm coming onto hands and knees again. And from there, we're gonna move into our down dog. So lift your hips up. And taking a big step with the right foot to the outside of your right hand, placing the foot forward. You can always assist with your hands to bring the foot to the front and then stay high on your left toes and start to shift forward and back here. Feeling the length in the left thigh, the hip flexor. Starting to draw circles into your hip. I really love that feeling. So just see how it feels for you. And from there, we're gonna lower the left knee down. Now we can either stay on the palms, we can lower onto the forearms, or if you have blocks, you can bring them underneath the forearms as well. And then if you want, you can let the right knee drop to the right, rolling onto the outer blade of the right foot, allowing the left hip to really melt down into the mat. And if you still want to go further here, we have 2 options. Option number 1 is to thread the right arm underneath the leg and the left arm long to the side and bringing your forehead down into the mat. Or you can also walk your hands all the way to the front and bring your body down, maybe bring the forehead down. And wherever you are, we'll hold it here for 3 more breaths. Also really nice here is to place the hand onto the inner thigh, opening the leg, bring your chest up towards the ceiling. And then slowly lifting back up and stepping it back into our down dog. And then bringing the left foot forward to the outside of the left hand, staying high on the right toes and just rocking forward and back, creating length in the right leg. Maybe starting to make circles into the hip. And lowering the right knee down, untuck your toes, staying here or coming onto our forearms, allowing the knee to open. You can bring your hand to the inside of your thigh, really rolling onto the outer blade of your foot here. And again, options to go deeper, either bringing your arm underneath the leg and then melting your forehead down, arms wide, or extending them long to the front. Holding it for 3 more breaths. And slowly lifting back up, shifting it back into our down dog, taking 1 more deep breath in here and a deep sigh out, and then lowering your knees down into the mat. Let's windshield wiper the legs 1 more time to release any stagnant tension. Good. And we are done with today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments how it's going for you, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.